94.1 KRBE.
Did you know the 3-digit extension is a...
All right, let's hit it.
Now time for Rule and Ryan's prank call.
All right, Special K, what's this all about?
So today we have Rochelle and Sarah setting this up for the office, and they're going to set up their boss. Now, there's a pool going in here. Is that right?
He just got the pool drawings, and then they were submitting them to the HOA.
Yep.
And I know the HOA, I guess it was taking long, so he didn't know, like, when it was going to be approved and, you know, everything was going to get started. So now that everything has started, I think they're actually doing tile today, the tile work for today.
Okay.
But maybe, you know, you could come back and say something that the pool is too close to, like, the foundation, you know, like how you can only be so far from, like, maybe the fence or, like, the foundation of the house or something like that.
Oh, yeah, he went over the easement, and I understand there's a video production of this prospective pool.
Yeah, I think we put it in the description, like the title of the video.
Okay, good.
And
I'll go off of that.
I could even maybe send you pictures, because he actually just posted pictures on Facebook yesterday, so I can even maybe pull some of those.
Thank you. And this is from Rochelle and Sarah, right?
Yeah, Rochelle, that's me, and then Sarah's my coworker.
Right.
So yeah, it'll be from us.
And this pool is quite fantastic. I checked out the YouTube video. I've never seen a pool this cool. Mm-hmm. It has a waterfall that comes from 8 feet above.
Oh, wow. They have one of those, what are they called, grottos or something?
It looks like a grotto.
Go inside there, and it's...
It has kind of a pergola over top of it with fire. There's fire.
Damn.
All up in this.
Nice.
Fancy fountains. I mean, who makes a YouTube video for their pool? Someone's very braggadocious about it.
Braggadocious?
Yes. And here at the Homeowners Association, the HOA, we got hold of that video, and we are not keen on this brand new pool here. Now, this is my sister I'm pranking here, so... She a little sassy, okay? All right, so here we go on the Rule and Ryan Show. It's your prank call.
This is Chris.
Good morning, Mr. This is Richard Hunt from the Homeowners Association.
Yes, how are you?
Excellent. Calling in regards to the new pool that y'all are putting in there.
Yes.
Okay, and y'all have finished that up?
No.
Okay, that's good, because Mr. Chaseman's evaluation has this crossing into the easement, unfortunately. We need to cease and desist.
Who is this?
Richard Hunt from the Homeowners Association. The homeowner feels bamboozled after watching y'all's YouTube's videos.
Whatever.
No, sir. Y'all's water features, I believe, is a noise nuisance in addition to it.
It is? How
Yes,
do you know
sir.
that, since it's never been on?
From the videos, you can see it's a waterfall that's going to happen there. And this is not Disney, sir. Those are fancy fountains. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we weren't going for Disney. We were going more for Fiesta, Texas.
Okay, and that's where it brings up the fire. Y'all going to have some fire up on the water or something?
Yes, a big fire.
For animal sacrifice, I could only assume.
Like a bonfire.
Yes, sir. Quite braggadocious on the Facebook about this one. We have all seen it at the Homeowners Association.
That's great. Yeah, maybe if you guys put in more pools, we wouldn't have to put in our own, huh?
You know what? If y'all would pay your fees on time, we wouldn't have to go through this.
That's funny, because we just moved in.
And then the weekly pride parties that y'all are having over there, I believe that month is over now.
That's funny.
Yes,
I wish we had a pride party.
Yes, sir. So, ceasing and desisting?
Sure, we'll get right on that.
All right. Do you know Rachel and Sarah?
Yes.
All right. They have reached out to me. My name is Special K from KRBE's Rule and Ryan Show.
Okay. I'm going to have to write them up.
They were tickled at your YouTube video mock-up. They're like, he's so braggadocious. So I'm just messing with you.
Okay, I figured.
And then do you have a message for the young ladies who set you up today?
Tell them they're fired.
I will. Could you say Special K pranked me on the Rule and Ryan Show?
Special K pranked me on the Rule and Ryan Show.
But you're even to give in like that. You're like, King, come on. fight with me more.
I think he was on to you pretty much the whole time,
I
wasn't
think he was too. He's like, this has got to be BS.
Yeah, he was sassy.
Reach out to me. You can go to krbe.com/prank call requests with an S, and then we will try to get yours on. Now, remember, if this is something that's going to make someone lose their job, then I may not pick it. Also, I don't ever prank cops, and I don't prank nurses. Anything in the medical field, that's rough to do. HIPAA, y'all, we got HIPAA.
I don't want
not
somebody
HIPAA.
being so stressed out after being pranked that they make a mistake on my procedure.
Right.
The reason you say cops is because you did that to a cop once, and we pranked you.
Yes.
And the cop
However,
got you back, so that's why you're like, I ain't messing with cops.
next week we will have a cop on, and I didn't even realize that this was a police officer
No
until
way.
we got into it. And then they tell me, I'll have you know I am a police officer. And I'm like, oh, God. Here we go.
Oops.
Oh my God, it's so stressful though when you're putting in a pool like that because you do have to deal with the HOA and they're out there with a tape measure and they just
Don't cross the easement.
oh they're really big about that.
I was just thinking about when you talk about like a cop, like if a cop gets pulled over by another cop, like he's just regular going to Home Depot day.
Do they give the other
Does he give him a
officer
break,
a warning?
or does he have that camera on? And does the camera like make the cop like have to give you a ticket? Like the cops, do they control that camera?
They control that camera.
If we have any law enforcement listening right now, 37530, text us right now. Do you guys ever give your fellow
I would.
brothers in
You would?
in
I would
service
never.
Yeah. What?
a break?
I mean,
That's
if
a part
I-
of the perks. Like you take care of each other.
Like if we were the radio police,
I would help
that
every-
doesn't make sense.
There's no metaphor
Yeah,
there.
no metaphor.
you played that song.
Yeah, how dare you? We just played that song.
You were really reaching.
I mean,
Don't
there's
you take
something
care of your
there.
own? You take care of your.
I have to say, yeah, I would definitely take care
I'm
of
not
my
saying
own.
I'm just saying, like, say it's 65 and they're going 74, and you pull them over, and then they show their badge. You'll be, oh,
Yeah. All right, get out. You know better than this. I'd be like, you know better than this. Better slow
But if
it
you get
down.
that camera on your chest, are you worried that you got to give them a ticket? Like with the warning world,
I don't know
how's
how that works.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
don't
sure
know.
if
There's
they're-
nobody watching. It's like nobody's at the police station watching every video, right?
No, I don't. I doubt it. Unless there's contention about the actual.
They go
incident.
back and they look at that.
Yeah.
They review videos.
So I was wondering about, like, do they give less warnings now because they have that camera? Because now,
question.
I don't know how that works.
All right, you can always text us 37530. Coming up next, it is Believe It or Not. Those stories that you tell people they cannot believe that happened to you, but we want to hear them right now. 713-390-KRBE. Believe It or Not is next on the Roll and Ryan Show.
I don't know what we're gonna eat.
Are you still that way, Sam?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Were you that
Still
way when
indecisive?
you had to pick diapers? That's a big thing. Are you a Pampers girl? Are you a
Huggies,
Huggies? Are you a
Loves?
Costco kid?
I love Kirkland Costco. I am definitely a Costco kid right now.
So Kirkland diapers.
Kirkland diapers.
How much
Got
are-
some? Send them up.
How much are a pack of diapers now?
Oh, that's a great question. So
I mean, it's a different age. I know he's only
right.
what,
He's
5
still
months?
he outgrew his newborn real quick. He's in size 1, but luckily I haven't had to buy size 1 diapers yet.
Oh, you're
I've
still
been-
using the
I've been
little
gifted.
newborn ones?
Yes. No. I
Oh,
was
you were gifted, yeah.
from the baby shower because
Oh,
those
nice.
Kirkland boxes, there's like probably like 75 in those boxes.
Nice.
And so I've been very, very fortunate. And when my mom comes to town, she always like stacks up. So it's
Nice.
been really, really, really
All right,
nice.
Mama G.
Yes. So I'm not sure, but I know they're expensive.
Yeah,
I just know they're expensive.
Before we went to break, we were talking about cops. Like,
Yeah, do they ever give another fellow officer a pass if
I
he's
was wondering,
speeding?
because they have those cameras now, and
Right, the body
And
cameras.
I'm always curious, like, how's that work? But they said a lot of times those cameras are to protect themselves.
Yes.
From civilians.
From
trying to-
accusations.
Yeah. So nobody looks at those unless supervisor looks once in a while. But looks like they take care of their own, which I would, because Kevin didn't think you
General
should.
consensus is they'll give them a pass.
Wait, I would say you would definitely
You
want
have
to take care of your
and
own.
they even take care of firefighters, which they should too. I think they get a bad rap.
EMTs.
Cops and firefighters, they always they're against each other, but I mean they're both
No,
awesome. They're
that
you
both
was-
would
help.
hope.
That was
Yeah.
when the
They do the
politicians were
competition,
trying
they
to
do-
play them against each other.
Yeah, but I mean deep down, I mean they're heroes.
Yeah,
And we need them. So
Hey.
and military too.
absolutely.
Help them out. How about radio DJs? Can we put that on there?
No.
I
once read a
don't
study-
even know how that conversation would go. You know
The only way
me,
it works
I'm
is
a
if your
little
name's Rula.
coward. Yeah, I'd be
Because
like,
her name sticks out.
right. I don't know. They'd be like, I don't know who you
I
are.
got pulled over in 59 once because there was someone
She
got pulled
actually
over.
played the radio card?
No,
Oh.
just her name. They knew
Uh-huh.
her name.
Uh-huh.
Like the person I was talking to, I was saying something about the show, and then they knew. She's like, "Oh, I love the show." Too late, though. I already got you a ticket. Damn it!
Oh.
They did that old bit where you got pulled over. So they pulled somebody over,
Yeah.
and I was on that lane next to them. I couldn't get over to the right, and they have another
to
cop.
give them space?
They had another cop ahead watching, and if you went past that cop going like 10 miles over that speed limit, or
Oh, so
supposed
the
to slow
cops are
down.
tag teaming.
Yeah, then they just go back and forth down 59.
Well,
Clever.
note to everyone, please do not speed.
Just say your name's Rula.
Yeah, until
Make
they
it out
ask
of-
for your driver's license, and then it's like,
Like, man, this
doesn't
girl
matter.
really gets pulled over a lot. All right, 713-390-KRBE is the number. Who do we have first?
It looks like we have Sharon. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
Hey, Sharon, happy
Sharon.
Friday.
Yeah, so what's your Believe It or Not story?
I hate to prove Sam right about only children.
Oh, yeah, from earlier this week.
She made the statement that all only children are weird.
I made a blanket statement. Most only children are weirdos.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a middle child and I'm a weirdo.
So you're proving her right. Why is that?
So I'm definitely a super weirdo because I have a capuchin monkey, which he's the cutest thing ever. His name's Lester, and he's like my entire world.
Oh my gosh.
No, I got one of those cute little monkeys.
Is that the one that wears a diaper?
Well, they all wear diapers, don't they?
I don't know.
Pooping
Like,
all over
it's
the
like
house.
tiny. It's like small, like the
And
one
he
in
just like climbs on your shoulder.
that
and
one on
hangs out.
Friends, Marcel or whatever. It's like tiny.
Oh, yeah.
It's not real big.
Does Lester wear a diaper?
He does, and a bow tie.
How cute. I didn't even know you could have these as pets.
He's a little gentleman, you know?
He's a little gentleman. Okay.
My story is, believe it or not, I met this guy, Kyle, on the Bumble app, and we went out, we had a really good time, things were clicking, and we got physical. The first couple times we got together, because there was a couple dates after that, things got physical, we went to his place, and then the last time we were out at a bar, it was actually closer to my place, and I'd been drinking, and I wasn't, like, thinking, and we went back to my place. And we're in bed, and things were taking place, and all of a sudden I remembered that I didn't lock up Lester, that he was, like, walking around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's protective of me, and he ended up jumping on top of Kyle and bit him in his bit, let's say.
What? Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Your monkey bit him in the junk.
Yeah, and it was, can I tell you, it was horrific. There was bleeding.
Oh, my God.
Kevin just fainted. Oh, Kevin's down.
It was so bad. He literally shot. I mean, I've never heard a grown man scream like this.
No.
He, like, picked up his sock off the ground, wrapped his business in it, and, like, left. Obviously, the rest of his clothes, but, like, left.
Oh, my
Is he okay?
God.
Is he okay?
Yeah, what happened to him?
He never spoke to me again. No text, no call, nothing. Like, it was, but I was mortified. It was so bad.
He didn't call like animal control or whatever to if an
Get a
animal
report.
attacked
Yeah,
you.
if they get attacked.
I was so embarrassed. It was awful. It took me a while to even, like, get back on the Bumble app again because I was like, it was just so traumatizing.
But yeah, what kind of
I'm
review
sure
you
it
get
is.
there? Well, I went on a date with her and a monkey bit me in the junk.
That is an unbelievable story.
Ahmad is taking the calls in the other room, and he is waving his hands.
Why is he he's jumping up and down smiling?
Crazy.
Wildly.
I'm going to see if I can get him in here to tell us why
Okay.
we need to pick
Come
up
on
this
in
other
here,
line.
Ahmad.
Hold on.
what's going on?
a second. You can pull her down. We'll see what the...
So this Kyle guy is on line 2.
No way.
Yeah, it's really him.
The one that
got bit?
wait, that just dated
Yes,
her?
and he's not happy.
Oh,
Well,
my
obviously,
God.
he would not be happy
Oh, my
This is so
with
awkward.
this monkey business.
I can't.
Oh my God! It started out as Believe It or Not. Maybe it'll turn into Closure.
Yeah. So many monkey songs now I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I know.
George Michael.
I'll put him on.
All right.
Hi, Kyle. Welcome to the Real and Ryan Show.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Was that your story? Were you part of this?
Yeah, that's me. Hey, Sharon.
Sharon, is that his voice?
Oh, God.
Oh my God!
You better stop.
When did this happen? Was it a year ago, 3 months ago? When did this happen?
This was just a few months ago.
Oh my God!
Oh, this is real recent.
So you ghosted her? I mean, you never felt like calling her back and saying, "Hey, why don't you lock your monkey up?"
No, because I had to permanently lock my monkey up. It was the most excruciating pain.
Did it cause any infection or anything that would be nearly life-threatening or dong-threatening?
That's more important. About the same, aren't they?
And thankfully, no, because I went straight to the ER, and it was the hardest thing to have to explain.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how that conversation went.
Okay. Yeah, how do you tell, like, the ER attendant? I bet they've heard it all, but a monkey bit me there.
Maybe you can say an animal bite, but then they'd be like, "Oh, maybe you have rabies," which the animal, well, that animal was obviously not rabid because of the animal stays at the house. But animals have certain bacteria in their mouth that is not good for you and not good for being.
Yeah.
So I sounds like you're okay, but how accurate is what she said? You guys were in the heat of the moment, and then is that how it went down? A monkey barges through and starts attacking you, and
Yeah. So we were literally in the heat of the moment. This monkey jumps on my back. I stand up. It crawls around to the front of me and just bites me.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. How come you didn't call, like, animal control? I'd be so mad. I'd want revenge.
I just needed to focus on what was happening because I looked down and all I can see is a massive amount of blood.
Oh, God. That's so horrible.
then he had to
can't
drive
imagine.
himself to the ER and had to
No pants on?
Explain this.
Yeah, did you put pants on?
I managed to put my pants back on, but I had to put a sock over my junk before doing that and just was bleeding through. It was ridiculous.
Oh, my God. That sounds horrible.
So glad you're okay.
And I can't believe you didn't check on Kyle. Like, I would have followed him and gone with him.
Oh, what's he going to do?
mortified.
Post that on Instagram?
No, but she could be there. Like, if
Offer
my
to drive
dog
him?
attacked somebody, I'd make sure to go with them.
I had to restrain Lester, and by the time I calmed him down, I'm blowing Kyle's phone up, calls, text, nothing. Like, he wasn't answering. I felt so bad.
So, Kyle, you just felt better to ghost her then?
Yeah, at that point, I wanted nothing else to do with her or Lester. And Lester was weird looking and was wearing a freaking bow tie.
That's what you were saying. Just,
My God.
when you heard this on the radio, did you, like, shocked?
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, you go. I can't believe you called in.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, I can't believe that she would actually call in and tell the story. So I figured I'd tell my side. But no worries, y'all. I got my 6 stitches and everything's okay now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm glad you're okay.
Well, maybe some apologies need to be rendered here.
That's a good point. Sharon, do you want to apologize?
Kyle, I'm so sorry. I mean, there's no words. I'm, like, mortified. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry.
Like, once an animal gets a taste of blood, is that like
oh my
He's a
gosh,
vampire monkey.
He doesn't become a vampire monkey.
And do you still have Lester?
Yes, I do. He's still my little gentleman.
I don't know
He's
about
not that much of a gentleman.
Has
he attacked
Has he
anybody
gone
else?
after anyone else's dong or any other appendage?
No, he hasn't, but I definitely am more aware if he's put away when I have people at the house now.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a
thank
good
you.
idea.
So, Kyle,
Good
is
idea.
there any chance you two could go on another date?
No, that's enough monkey business for me.
Waka.
All right, so you got closure. I didn't expect us having this turn into closure,
Oh,
but
man. Because I wasn't going to believe her. And then when he called in, I was like,
So
oh,
glad it's
he
okay.
confirmed.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'll have that scar for life.
yeah, but think about the great stories you can tell.
Oh, I don't think any girl
I
wants to know
want
that story.
No.
Because they're going to think you're a weirdo. Why was an animal near your junk?
This story made my taint cringe.
Please go sit in the corner.
Yeah.
guys.
Cringe. All right. Take care, Kyle. Good luck. And Sharon, thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Could you bring Lester up here to the studio?
Yeah, I do.
Hell no, man. I don't want
pants
the
on.
dong
You'll be
biting
fine.
monkey in the
Keep
studio.
your pants on,
on.
Ryan. I
You'll
don't know
be
if you take your
fine.
pants off here.
You'll be fine.
Take care, Sharon.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
God.
Oh, my God.
You know what, I'm gonna.
How do you top
We're gonna
that?
pivot here from Believe It or Not. I want to hear more animal attack stories.
When animals attack, like
We've
how
done
are
that
you
one time.
injured by an animal?
But let's take away the dog attacks.
Yeah, because everybody's been bit by a dog.
Or there's so many. I want. Have you ever been attacked by something that's like a turtle?
Yeah,
You know, or a
non-canine.
raccoon. You,
Turtle.
you go take your garbage out. You open the lid. And there's like a raccoon in there and just jumps on your throat.
713-390-KRBE. What kind of animal attack have you experienced? Because I guarantee you, yeah.
A lot of people are
those
afraid of birds.
Those raccoons are always, and they're smart too. They know how to open the hinge on my trash can lid and lift it up, and I've come out in the backyard and it's all over
Herman
the place.
Park, those squirrels, when I golf there, they'll come right up to your golf cart and grab your nuts and grab your drinks and just take stuff.
They're fearless.
Yeah, they'll just go up there and grab stuff and
All right.
run away. They
You're
won't attack
running
you,
with
though.
an animal. We'll hear from you. 713-390-KRBE next on The Roland Ryan Show. It's The Roland Ryan Show. So if you missed, well, first of all, if you missed any part of the show, go to the podcast page after the show because everything's up there. Believe it or not, it was really crazy. This girl called in, Sharon, who was in the heat of the moment with her man, and she had a pet monkey who bit him in a very uncomfortable place, which really led us to this whole topic about how animals have attacked you.
Now, the turtle one hung up. I wanted to hear the turtle call. So,
a turtle attack?
Turtle person.
Turtle.
Because those snapping turtles
I like
are no
turtles.
joke.
Oh, did you see that kid reenacted it? The I Like Turtles kid?
Is he older now?
15 years later, he was wearing he dressed up because he was in, if you've ever seen the YouTube video, he's got like a white face. It's like a
ghoul,
skeleton.
a skeleton ghoul.
Yeah.
And he recreated that whole scene.
Now, I know I said no dog calls, but is it Kathy? Kathy, line 1.
Kathy on line 1?
Her dog bit someone, but it kind of goes with the theme of the
monkey.
The monkey.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
Kathy. You're on the Rule and Rain show.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kathy. So your dog attacked somebody?
So I had a dog, and we had him forever, and I lived with my sister because my sister had cancer. And our dog, Kingsley, he wasn't aggressive. And my sister dated this guy forever, like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she had cancer, and my dog was very protective of her. So this guy that she dated forever came to the door, knocked on the door, and when my sister answered it, as soon as my sister opened the door, Kingsley just lunged out and bit him right in the junk.
Oh, man.
Was the dog like stuck on him, like he's trying to throw him off, or did he just bite?
Oh, it was, Kingsley just bit him and ran off, but he did puncture his,
oh, no.
I don't know if I can say this. He did puncture his balls. And he was,
I don't know if I can say
and he was bleeding.
He was bleeding. Oh, my God.
Focus, boys. Focus.
Poor guy.
Keep going, Kathy.
Was he just like screaming like a banshee?
Oh, he dropped to the ground.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I couldn't
And
imagine.
so he's okay, though, yes?
Oh, yeah, he's okay. He's okay. We did try to get him to go to the doctor, and he wouldn't.
What?
I would go to the doctor if I had a puncture wound there.
Especially with a
Yeah,
dog bite.
and I had mentioned this before, but there's bacteria in animals' mouths that you do not want mixing with your
DNA.
Yes.
I know what he's thinking. When you go to the doctor, then they're going to be asking
Yeah, just
questions.
put a Band-Aid
wondering-
on it.
Well, the other thing is they have to quarantine that dog, I believe, if it bites someone, at least in this city.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's-
Right. And so he didn't because he had been around Kingsley for 5 years, right? And so, like I said, my dog wasn't aggressive. He was just being very protective. And he didn't want to have Kingsley quarantined or anything like that. So, but yeah, it was not pretty.
That's true. Dramatic. Damn.
Yeah, I'm sitting with my legs crossed tightly.
Let's talk to Phil, line 2. We asked about raccoons.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have when raccoons attack.
Critters.
Phil, how did you get attacked by a raccoon?
So my ex-wife now, her children kept on saying that they heard ghosts in the attic.
Oh.
And I went and looked in the attic, and I saw a family of possums. So I put a humane trap up there, and I caught all 3 possums up there, over a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we kept on hearing something up there, and one night I heard this crashing sound, sounded like a humane trap had gone off. So I opened the door to the attic, and out jumped something and just went at me. I mean, I thought I was going 5 rounds with Mike Tyson. This thing was just...
Yeah, what did it sound like?
Yeah.
Did it hiss or scream or yell or what?
It was squealing and scratching and just, climbing all over me.
Oh,
Literally,
my God.
I fell off the attic ladder into the... I broke the door because I fell into the door because the attic was in the bathroom closet there in our master bedroom.
So you fell backwards.
And my wife came running in there, and she was like, "What's going on?" And she sees me, trying to fight this raccoon off that ran into the clothes there.
I have a hard time not falling down laughing.
Oh, my God. So now the raccoon is inside of your house, and you have fought it off.
Yeah, and now it's hiding inside her clothes. So, of course, she's, freaking out because the raccoon's in her clothes. I literally got it, took her clothes, threw it over the raccoon, and bundled it up and threw it into a garbage bag and ran it outside and threw it in the back of my truck. And went out to a park and let it free. Oh, it was a hot mess. Let me tell you.
Did you have scratches all over your face and back and neck and stuff, or?
Oh yeah, I had scratches, so I went to the ER.
You got to get a rabies shot.
Yeah, I had to go through the whole rabies prophylaxis and everything else. It was painful. It was not pretty.
Was the rabies shot that they gave you, was it straight through your belly, and was it a long needle?
It was a series of I had to go through a series of 3 different rabies vaccines over time. But yeah, it was actually, they did it into the hip.
Into the hip.
Oh, that's good. You didn't do the stomach.
Wow.
Man, I'm glad you're okay now. Wow.
Yeah. So, hey, guys, can I give a big happy 45th anniversary shout-out to my parents,
absolutely.
Jose and Janie Salinas?
Say that one more time, okay? Say their names.
Jose and Janie Salinas out of Rocheron, Texas. 45th anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
I love you guys. Sam, you crack me up. Oh, my God. You and Kevin, Eric, Ryan, y'all are hilarious. Y'all are doing a great job while Rula is out.
Yeah, she should be back Monday.
Yeah, she'll be back on Monday.
Just resting that foot, that ankle. She's got to get it healthy, and we told her just to rest this.
Yeah, I've been through that ankle surgery before and stuff, but you guys are doing a great job filling in while Rula's gone.
Thanks,
Sam,
man.
The other morning when y'all were cracking up so hard, and y'all couldn't even continue the show, it was just, I was about to pee my pants and drive to work. So I love it.
Don't do that. That'd be bad.
Good. Awesome, Phil. Love you.
Thanks,
Thank
Phil.
you.
Bye. Hey, real quick, I have time for one more. Do you want to hear somebody attacked by a water buffalo or their pet wild boar?
Oh.
We have lots of wild boars here. Those things can be mean, but a water buffalo in the Philippines.
I don't hear water buffalo that often.
They're in the Philippines.
Okay.
Oh, man, this is good stuff.
I know. Maybe skip the news.
I think so.
We have Warren with us. Good morning, Warren. You're on the Rule and Ryan Show.
Good morning.
What were you attacked by, Warren?
It was a wild boar.
A wild boar?
Wild bull. Did you say bull or boar? Boar. I didn't know he went running with the bulls.
Bull.
How did this happen? Where were you?
I was actually at my house. So I grew up in the Caribbean islands, and we had a lot of wild animals, and we had a lot of land. So I went into its pen, which was maybe about a half acre. It was a large pen. And I was about 8 years old when this happened. And I was putting something in its pen, and then when I was walking back out, it ran in between my legs, and I fell down. And I guess I panicked, and it started attacking me.
Does he bite you?
Or stab you?
Yes, I actually have 6 puncture wounds on my leg up till this day.
Whoa.
Because it has
tusks?
horns.
It's like little tusks?
Oh, tusks.
Yes, that's right.
They come out the side.
Ironically, my mom actually saved me that day because it was literally, picture an animal, just grabbing onto your leg and ripping you apart and shaking you back and forth.
Oh, my God.
So my mom actually came and actually beat him off with a stick, and she saved me that day. Otherwise, honestly, he may have ripped my entire leg off.
Oh, my God.
You're so lucky your mom was there. How did he taste afterwards for pork chops?
Yeah. Oh, it flipped him off.
He would not be alive in my world.
We ended up giving him to a farm after because my mom said we're not keeping him anymore.
What's the purpose of even having one? Because wild boars are not.
You just like having wild animals?
Yeah, well, my dad, remember, we grew up in the Caribbean islands, so there was nothing that was from a legal perspective that said you couldn't keep anything. So we had a lot of animals, from boars to, to parrots, to goats, to, we even had a deer, cows, stuff like that too. So, I mean, it was just, a normal thing for us to have different animals.
Oh, I'm glad you're okay, though, man. Thank God your mom was
Wow.
there. That would have been bad. Hey, we have real time. We have time for the water buffalo, Chris.
All right, water buffalo story. Chris, welcome to the Roland Ryan Show. How'd you get attacked by a water buffalo?
Well, I was in the Philippines. I was 11 years old at that time. Our house was backed into a farm where there's a bunch of water buffaloes where the rice fields were.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my brother used to throw slippers and jump in the ditch and see if we can outrun them or out-hide them. But unfortunately, one of them was able to get me in the elbow and actually fractured my elbow at that time.
Now, how did they? When you say get you, did they mean they headbutted you, your elbow,
They're
bite it?
huge, by the way.
So they actually headbutt. So whenever you throw a slipper or any object at them, they started to charge. But
Wait, you threw a
usually
slipper?
Yeah, that's the only thing that I was
I mean,
around at
how are
that
you going to
time.
defeat
Why
this
would
thing?
you do
I
that?
mean, in case people don't know what a water buffalo looks like, it looks like a giant like steer. It's got huge horns. It's big. It's the size of a buffalo.
And it headbutt your elbow and it broke.
Sounds like you wanted it that way.
So there's not a lot of stuff to do back then.
No cable.
We don't have. There's no cable. We really don't have any TV. So we either just play outside.
Tease the
or
water
in this
buffalo.
particular case.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah, in this particular case, we're very intrigued with these water buffaloes. So we started to just throw slippers at them and see if we can outrun them.
Oh, my
Who throws a shoe?
gosh.
Seriously. That is so weird, Chris. Did
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
your parents get mad at you? Because I'd be mad.
shoe? Honestly.
After they were able to relocate my elbow, they were okay.
Oh my God.
They were not.
Did you stay away from those water buffaloes from then on?
Oh no! After that, we actually 2 years later we moved to the United States, so we didn't have to be exposed to the
No more
dangerous
water
animals.
buffaloes.
Yeah,
Okay.
stay away from that. Wow. Damn.
Wow, that is crazy.
I've never heard of it. I've never seen a water buffalo.
Yeah, look at what they look like. They look like a longhorn,
Damn,
kind
that
of. They're
thing's
huge.
Almost like a hippopotamus.
Yeah, it's big. And it looks like a
Size.
bull.
It's a bull.
Well,
Damn. Dude,
if
that's
you got
crazy.
attacked by an animal, you can
Yeah,
tell
come
us
listener
about
line.
it. 713-278-BEN.
Time for KRBE's Rula and Ryan Show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It's brought to you by Duncan. Here's something interesting. The average Houston household traveled about 35,071 miles last year. We do a lot of driving in H-Town.
Probably the biggest complaint yesterday. Remember we were talking about pros and cons of Houston?
Yeah, traffic.
Traffic was killing people.
The Houston Woodland Sugarland area ranks 11th in the nation as far as miles traveled among metros. I mean, like big cities. You drive a lot. You commute a lot when you're living in those areas.
Well, when you live in Houston, it takes 30 minutes to get to Houston.
yeah,
true.
pretty much.
I think about you drive an hour.
Anywhere is like
when we
30
go
minutes.
to Dallas in a few weeks,
Yeah.
you drive an hour, you're like, oh, I'm just past Conroe. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Only got
That's
3.5
crazy.
to go.
Yeah, woo.
And lottery. It's going down tonight. The Mega Millions jackpot is now $910 million.
Rich guys.
It's been building since April 18th. There have been 28 straight drawings without a winner. So the odds of winning this jackpot are about 1 in 302.6 million.
Oh, man.
But
Wow.
still,
You guys going to play?
No.
I've
wrong with you guys? $2.
To this day, I've never
I don't
bought a
have
lottery
$2
ticket.
cash on me.
You
Not
can
even-
use a credit card.
I'll give you
Sam.
$2. Okay.
I thought you had to use cash.
Can't use a credit
now
card.
you can use the app, I think. The Texas Lottery
Is
app,
that a
somebody
thing?
was saying, which I just think seems very dangerous.
It's addictive.
Because you don't,
Yeah.
you just, like a charge card, you don't really feel like you're spending money.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's real
Sam, I'll
dangerous.
give you $2.
Okay, thanks.
All right, that's
we
what's
can have
going
that
down in
dream.
H-Town.
Can I
coffee,
acknowledge
too.
something that came across text? As someone spotted otters in Fulshire, and I was like, no, it's nutria. They were like, no, Google it. Well, sure enough, a recent spat of otter sightings along Texas waterways, including Buffalo Bayou, has been happening here. An urban biologist with the wildlife department is talking about this. So I am going to go down to the bayou and start an otter sighting group.
You think they get
Kevin
along?
looking for otters.
Yes. I know. Usually I have to
done
go
that
the Montrose for that, but now I can go to Buffalo Bayou.
I wonder if what are they called? Nutria?
Nutria. I know. I was like, was it Nutria? Nutria is like huge rats.
I wonder if they get along or if they're like,
No,
I
it's
always,
arch
I always
enemies.
mix that up with like Neutrogena or
Nutella. Nope.
No,
not the same.
All right, coming up next.
We're having so much fun talking to you guys today, man. We've had so many people on the show today. Let's keep
Yeah.
it going. Open phones. I love it's Friday. Let's have some fun. You want to talk about anything? You have questions about the show? We'll answer anything.
Yeah,
We're open
and
book.
You can even tell us more animal stories if you want.
Anything goes. Open phones.
713-390-KRBE. The airwaves are yours. It's Open Phone Friday next on The Rule and Ryan Show.